Edmonton's got the puck, and they get to make the first play. Delano. Kicks it out. A shot. Took care of that one. Everything stops except the opinion of this man, Ray Ferraro.
Edmonton's had a very aggressive start to this game. They're a fast-skating, physical team, and it's pretty clear they're trying to set the tone of this game in the early moments.
Thanks very much, Ray. The Predators have it at center ice. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Loose puck blocked off by Forsberg. Not able to do that well. Shoots one. Wow, what a glove save. Puck covered. The Predators win the draw. Nearing the final minute of play. Nashville's along the wing at center ice. Perfect receipt of the pass. Wrister. Really quick grab. And it's held. Edmonton's prevailed on another faceoff. The Oil Kings wheel it along at the center ice boards.
1 minute left in the first period.
Free puck now. Puck picked up here. Great job on a cut pass. Gotten quickly back. Period one has been completed here. The coaches have to be satisfied with the defensive work and the goaltending, but there is a challenge ahead for these offenses.
For the savings account this month, and Baybank can get access to deep press conferences. Practice for
Edmonton's hanging into this game largely on the strength of the man between the pipes. Here is just one of his many saves in that period. We'll be right back. We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edzo?
So we head to the second dock with no score. I would imagine both coaches would like to see more shots, more people, more traffic. And when you do that, you create second and third chance opportunities, making life difficult for the goaltenders.
Terrific poke check. Using the point. Shot. Puck ricocheted off the screen. That puck came free. Could have been handled. Gathered up again by Lehner. That puck's loose because of the defense. Blocked. Recollected. Need to get rid of it. Save. Covers for a faceoff. Predators win it. On to Yossi. Got it in his own end. Gets across, looks over his options. The cursed goals are the ones in the first minute and the last. Will we see one here? Slid to Smith. Great save in close.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
The Predators prevail again. Outstanding save with a glove. Slows it to a stop. Nashville's got it. Got it all. Covers and stops play. Nashville's got that win. He's got that point pass. That shot turned. Save and it covers. Good face-off victory there. Gets that one on a cross. Has that one measured in his own end. Sends to the point. Difficult spot. They need to get a change. They're getting tired and overwhelmed. Minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time.
If you are the holder of the winning ticket, please take it to our customer service kiosk.
Edmonton still in this thanks to their goaltender and saves like this one. More in a moment.
Thank you for supporting minor league hockey in your community.
Third period is underway. Maybe this is going to take overtime, or maybe someone is going to break this scoreless deadlock. Let's just look. He imposed his will. Can start the attack going in the zone. Just couldn't make it. Not tested too much, made the save. Covers and stops play. Pressure on that draw, and they won it. A shot, puck free, roadblock by Forsberg. As that one it holds. Great offensive zone win. To Yossi. Now it's directed to Gronlund. He gains the zone. He just banned on it. Knocked it away with the stick. A minute left. You're already buckled up. Here comes the rough ride. Pass to the slot. Score!
always better to play from in front than to chase the game. There's the game's first goal.
Nashville struck for the very first goal of the game, and it was almost at the end of time. The tie-up, he needed help, and he got it. That's a good solid poke check. Not there. You score right there, that puts them away. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. Inside the final minute of regulation, this should be a wild finish. Snaps it to Smith. Takes the shot. He scores! What an important goal in the game. They've got a 2-goal lead. They've won the face-off.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you gotta maximize your time. Didn't get the easy one. I didn't know what level this is. Probably like All-Star or some crap. I was about 2 seconds away from finishing my morning constitution that I was busy with while I figured I'd get at least the oh shoot, I passed. Did I wrong one? Oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. Well, that's why I was better off in the 2 months where I didn't know where my microphone was. Yeah, because you need pass percentage of at least 85%, and one pass brought me down to 60. Well, it's actually showing 0 seconds up on the top of the screen for some strange reason. I don't think the game actually ended, but it was beeping, so it was in the last 5. What will be best case scenario here? 3 out of 5, right? Yeah, because you can't have 1.5. So 3 to 5 to get that. Jeez. Oh, I don't feel like doing that kind of math this early. All right, calculator. Time for you to help me out here, bud. That's no good. That's no good. That's no good. What the hell? Seriously? That, wow, okay. I guess I gotta redo this and not touch it at all, or basically throw like 35 fake 11 is what? That's insane. Yeah, I guess I should have done that math. Yeah, I'd have to get at 60%, like, to be able to get the number of passes that you'd have to complete to get up to 85. The higher number of passes attempted thus far, having a short period of time left to go, is the worst that you'd be. You want it to be a lower number. You know, if that 60 is a pure percent, if it's 60 out of 100, you know, then you'd have to find a way, adding on, you know, 1 on top of the 100 for the denominator each time to get that all the way up to 85. That would be a lot of passes and not something you can do in a couple seconds. And I don't know why I thought, because I haven't had enough sleep, I guess, that if I was only at 3 out of 5, I'm like, well, yeah, just add 1, and that, because if you add 1 to 3 out of 5, that's actually 4 out of 5, and that's 80. But that's not how it works, obviously, because you got to add 1 to both the N and the D, to the numerator and the denominator, and that would mean you got to get what the hell was it? 12 out of 14. Yeah. So I got nothing out of this. and I jumped on the mic figuring, well, I'm a lazy piece of shit, and I tend to not bother to delete stuff from my channel even when I say that I'm going to. But yeah, I think the quick math lesson, and I don't remember passing twice though. I really don't. And I would have had to have had 2 missed passes because it said 100% prior to the third period, and I didn't touch the puck until I came back in here with the mic on like an idiot and was just trying to relay the point that I was like 2 seconds away from coming back prior to the computer scoring, and the other thing I need here is a shutout. And it was relatively late in the third period. I mean, he only played for 2 minutes anyways, but it was, I don't know, it felt like it was at least a half an hour into the period when they got that first one. Oh, and then I passed as the goalie, and it went right to them. Yeah, don't get the ESPN app or turn off notifications, I guess, because it's already, I just got it for a very specific reason, and it's already given me 2 alerts, and I've had it for like 10 minutes, so I gotta figure out what the fuck's going on over there. So I'm gonna delete this because this is nonsense. I don't think I gave any good info here at all, other than, I guess, if my goalie pass, which I guess I was only doing just to try. It was stupid. I hadn't thought it through at all. I just thought, well, I'm jumping on the mic, and let's try to get through this quicker, so I'll get rid of the puck, not realizing that that's a pass, and I passed it right to them, and they scored. I didn't care about the score, because shutout's a shutout. It doesn't matter how many they score. So yeah, I don't think there's really much of a lesson there to be learned, other than, I guess what I was saying there is if that was the only one that I had and I was 4 to 5, that's 80. That's much easier to do, right? Yeah, because then you do 6 out of 7. So I would have just needed to complete 2 more passes in that scenario, as opposed to right now, where I would need. I've done 5 with 3 successful, and I would need to get 9 more successful passes in the next half a second. So hit resume. There you go. So let's kill this broadcast. That was fucking stupid. Sorry for wasting my time and yours.